See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage, not this is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
TOTB. Happy holidays, everybody out there. Of course, you got us back in the building, man, for whatever reason. They want to get us off the air, but you know we too good for that, right? Welcome back to the dopest podcast out there in the streets, man. You want it, we here to bring it to you. Thinking Outside the Box is here for another fire episode, man. We got so much to talk about, man. But if you're not already following us, be sure you go follow us on YouTube, TOTB_show. Thinking Outside the Box on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, 47 The King Drive at the Hurl. Well, we everywhere, man. Wherever you look, that's where we at. So look, once again, man, thank you guys for rocking with us all these seasons, man. Look,
yes,
we keep going season and season and season because we the dopest, man. That's what it is, right? Once again, be sure you follow us, man. We got a lot coming up in store on this show, man. Once again, man, happy holidays, man. Happy Turkey Day and all that good stuff, all right? Let's go Cowboys. All right, so look, before we get started, we're going to get to our guests in a minute, man. But of course, we got to introduce the thinkers to the platform. My man right here, you are the controversial dude himself, man. Moolah Monster. What's up, man? Where can they find you, bro?
Check me out, Moolah Monster Collection on Instagram.
You know what?
So.
Right next to him, man, the holy man himself, Holy Grind. Say what's up, bro. Where can they find you?
Man, blessed great people. You can find me at Holy Grind on IG or at Holy Grind on Facebook. And of course, always on TOTB_show.
There it is. There it is. Right next to him, the philosopher, B Scholar. What's up, man? Where can they find you?
Always thinking, Black_Scholar, IG.
I love it. Of course, I'm Reggie moving forward. You can find me at the NASSOCIETY or simply Reggie Move Forward on Facebook. And we are
Thinking Outside the Box.
All right, back for another episode, man. Y'all know how we do it, man. We have the honor, man. Look, first of all, we always have dope guests on this show. Mm-hmm. I'm always just like in awe that people of such substance grace the panel with us, man. We're going to start off with this brother right next to me, man. Look, everywhere I see him, he's interviewing somebody famous. I mean, I'm talking about everywhere. I see him NBA All-Star games. I see him talking to Beyonce or Sanaa Lathan or somebody before. Like every time I'm like, bro.
No, you was trying to get next.
I just want to get close wherever you going, bro.
You just want to be in the next interview.
Wherever you going, man. I'm talking about media mogul, entrepreneur, The Ward, man. Welcome to the show, bro. Ski.
Love.
Say what's up to the people, man. Where can they find you at, bro?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, The Ward. You do your homie. Listen, y'all can look me up on all social media platforms at WardMedia Group. Go follow.
I love it, man. Hey, dude doing big things, man. I'm telling you, you're going to see him next to Obama tomorrow because that's where he be. He be with all type of celebrities, man.
Speaking, bro. We're going to be right out there with him.
All right. For sure. Welcome to the show, broski.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah, you already know, man. You know how we do it. We got the privilege. Look, man, I've known this brother for a long time, man. I'm super proud of him. He is doing big things out here in this community, man. He's running for 3rd District Police Council, man. Wow. Give a big welcome to Jim Blisset III, man.
Yes, sir.
What's up, homie, man? What can they find you at?
Thank you, brother. Jim Blisset III. You all can learn a bit more about me at thirdpolicedistrict.com or check me out at basketballallnight.com. We'll get into that.
Okay.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Thank you for coming, man. You already know what it is.
Oh, wait a minute. You say 3rd District, right?
Yes, sir.
And what exactly, what that area is?
Yeah. So definitely 3rd Police District. So we're looking at the Dan Ryan to the lakefront from 60th Street to 75th Street. So that's your Park Manor, your Grand Crossing, a bit of South Shore, Chatham, your solid lower middle class Black community, a number of homeowners, and we're trying to stabilize that community.
Chicago, baby. Indeed. Man, I got a question for you. So we're gonna kick it off.
Go ahead, bro.
We had actually talked about this not too long ago, but being that you in, politics, we like to get your input on it. What you think about that the Safety Act?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
So honestly, I'm gonna tell you this. So I've been collecting these signatures, trying to get my name on the ballot.
Right.
So even before I'm a politician, I'm a man. I'm a man of substance. I'm a man of the South Side. I'm a man of Chicago.
There.
The descendant of the Great Migration, first and foremost. So I want that to be known. But when it comes to the Safety Act, man, everybody's asking about this. Right. And what I think this is the clearest symbol and sign that we have to know who our judges are. Now we're moving into a situation, listen to me, of judge discretion more than ever, right? So you're going to hear all the propaganda. You're going to hear all the talk and chatter. Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. You're hearing, what are they calling it? The Purge Act.
Right.
You know, I get it, you know, but I had a really great conversation with a brother that sits on the courts. And he's telling me your hardest criminals, quote unquote, they're bonding out anyway.
Right.
So, you know, be real, and be honest. Is the bail system working? It hasn't worked. But do we know who our judges are? Because now it's going to come down to your judges deciding whether or not this individual should be held due to this certain crime. So there's a wealth of crimes that will mandate a detainment. But at the same time, our prosecutors, you know, are they using and applying the law appropriately?
Man, so I'm glad that you said that.
Hey.
And that's
You talk about the bill that's going to pass on January 1st?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And I got excited when he said
That's
what he
heavy.
said, because you basically, like, that's how I feel about it, was basically like, whether we agree with it or disagree with it, you know, the problem don't lie in the bill. The problem lies in the abuse of authority, whether it be by police or by
the legal
biased
system.
judges.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you said that, that's why I just got it. You know, that's how I feel about it.
And to clarify, so now, right, so your detainment, now that we're no longer going to hold you based on bail or bond, you know, Willie Wilson been out here fighting for this, you know, so the community passively support this, you know, now that it's out here, and maybe, you know, the spin on it, we're calling it the Purge Act, but essentially your judge now, there's a list of crimes based on the severity of the crime. The judge can determine whether or not to hold you with the bond or bail or release you, right, back into the community. So the judge will look at, like, are you a threat to the community, right? And or are you at risk for flying off, a safety flight risk? Are you going to leave the state, country, so on and so forth? So know your judges.
So it's just like, that remind me of the bill they passed in California about how 15-year-olds could have somebody can have sex with them up to 10 years over their age. And it's up to the judge whether or not, they like basically legalize pedophilia. You could be 15-year-old and somebody up to the age of 25 can have sex with a 15-year-old child, and it's up to the judge to determine whether or not it's actually pedophilia or not.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all based upon the judge. Which in my instance, I'm like, well, we all know if it's our people, they 9 times out of 10, they gonna get slammed. But let it be, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. But let it be somebody else from a different race, and you know, they might be more lenient on them. Say, oh well, it was a relationship, not so much as rape. You know what I mean? Statutory rape.
I got a question for you, Jim. What are the pros for this? I mean, what are the pros for such a law? I mean, you know, we concerned, and you said Willie Wilson pushed for it, but you know, why are we even, you know?
Definitely. Too many of us are languishing, sitting in Cook County jail without the ability to pay for petty crimes, right? This has been a barrier to our community for decades and maybe generations.
And it's overcrowded.
Look at what happened during COVID. You know, for a petty offense, right? You know, depending on the severity, you should not be sitting in Cook County for months on end without any prospect of hope, because you can't afford a bond system. So there's racial, implications to that. There's socioeconomic implications. You know, if you got the money, you can get out.
Right, but you said it's a safety act. They are criminals, right?
So they haven't gone to trial yet. Allegedly. Allegedly. So
that's how we look at it.
Allegedly.
So there's a constitutional argument to that point. And to the point you made, brother, like, you know, no one's been found guilty yet.
Right.
No one's been found guilty. Yeah. And just because you do not meet a socioeconomic status does not mean you should languish or sit in jail without a clear end in sight before you even got into a trial.
So, once again, you see we starting off the show, getting right at it, man. We not playing with y'all, man. Y'all know how we doing this show. Welcome back to Thinking Outside the Box, man. We are here in front of a live studio audience doing our thing, talking about something that's really, really important in our community. And I want to ask, look, the Ward, man, you know, you grew up in this city, you grew up, man, we from the same place, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you ain't always start off to the level of success that you are now, but what do you think is the state of where we from? Chicago, Inglewood, Greater Harvest, you know, we that's where we from, man. What do you think the state is right now of our people?
The state is that too many of our youth are not getting outside of their neighborhood. They are not involved in activities that's going to keep them centered and grounded and busy. You know, it's sad. I talk to kids, you know, in our city that hasn't even been downtown, that hasn't even been to the Sears Tower, whatever they call it,
Waterworks or whatever.
Whatever it is.
Waterworks.
Yeah, and that's disheartening.
Yeah.
You know, that all they know is a few surrounding blocks or the south side or west side or wherever that they live in. You know, that's sad. So they have this mentality of, you know, this is all that I know. This is all that I'm going to be. So I'm going to protect this at all costs. And I'm going to fight and kill my brothers that look just like me, protecting a neighborhood or a block that doesn't even belong to me. And
but
we have to change that mentality.
But you don't think we're somewhat responsible too? Like what we were talking about earlier about, Jim, you were talking about a program. The police program, remember? Right.
Yeah.
And so what I was suggesting is if you don't know, you know what I mean? If their neighborhood is what they know, that becomes their world. But the ones that do know, we have a responsibility to come back and, you know, and try to educate our community. And one of those programs that you were talking about, I think would be great.
Yeah.
And explain it a little bit
definitely.
for me.
So, you know, what gives me the wherewithal, courage, or who the hell am I to run for office? So I've spent years in the social service sector, you know, working into mentoring, developing exposure opportunities for youth. I spent 5 years at the Urban League doing this work, exactly what you're talking about. And I left the league and went to CPS, managing post-secondary initiatives, right? What are we going to do after high school? And that's the question we always sought to answer. What are we going to do after high school? And frankly, you're right. South Side, West Side, our kids, me, a kid growing up in Inglewood with a father in the home, I still didn't have certain exposure opportunities that others outside of the community benefited from, right? So one we're just speaking of, brother, is the Police and Fire Training Academy. While we're trying to figure out where we're going to get black cops from, we have this program within CPS that can support, develop, and maybe even produce potential police officers from the community, within the community. But unfortunately, and maybe with, you know, some validity, many of our teachers are against sending our boys into policing because we're operating under this mindset of defund the police, right? So, you know, with that, we have to really do a resource assessment and see what's in our neighborhood. I know a wealth of mentoring programs are operating, trying to get folks to take part in it. But unfortunately, there's abuses happening within those non-for-profits, within those government entities. Where's the Department of Human Services, the Department of Family and Support Services when we need them, right? We're
Instead of just waiting until one of us dead or something.
You hit it on the head. We are to blame in a lot of areas. One of the blame, I would say, is the baby boomers. Our parents. They strayed away from those teachings of Big Mama, Big Daddy, that, you know, it took a village to, you know, help raise us. You know, when I was growing up, you know, your neighbors could spank you, whoop you, or whatever like that. You know, in school, your teacher could hit you with the ruler or paddle or whatever like that. So we've taken away all of those things and those teachings that old way. And the baby boomers, they came up, well, I want to be my kid's friend.
Right.
You know, I want to reason with them. I want to give you a choice, options. And once we started doing that, that's when we started to notice the decrease, and each generation, starting with my generation, Generation X, is beginning to get worse and worse and worse.
So dealing with that, that wanting to be a friend is a big issue, and I think it really plagued our people, because to the point where we don't even know what a friend is. You know what I mean? I think about it. I had to bring this up, and I just we all just want to say our condolences to the family of Shanquella Robinson. You know, a 25-year-old beautiful young lady who went on vacation in Cabo, Mexico, and ended up dying. It was October 28th, if I'm correct, Jim. October 28th.
It's still iffy.
Yeah, it's the 28th or the 29th. I believe it's the 28th. And it just made me think about how it's up in the air that her friends might have been the ones that beat her to death, or one of her friends might have been the one that beat her to death. Because after she died, supposedly they called her mother, told her mother that she was irresponsive because she had alcohol poisoning. Then she gets the report back. They say she died from a broken neck and a broken spine.
Yeah.
You know, and then after the whole group of friends that she went with, this is digging into us not really knowing who our friends are. After all of them come back from Mexico, she gets the autopsy report, find out that she died from she died violently. And they didn't deem it a homicide yet or not, but they are investigating it now. It was actually a international attorney by the name of some Kearns. I'm gonna look it up, but his last name Kearns, and he was talking about how he thought like they really gonna go after them because Cabo, when you think about places that got like resorts and things like that, they don't want to have the reputation that you ain't safe coming to spend money with us.
Right.
So for that reason alone, he like they probably gonna pursue it. You know, my thing is, man, it really has plagued us not knowing who our friends are, man. And when you get people like this, and I believe wholeheartedly, man, if they find out that it was anything faulty with them, man, slam them. Yeah. Send them back to Mexico and let them really see what it's like. You know what I mean? Because Mexico is penitentiary is far different from ours. You know,
So we are, and I hold that point, bro, because once again, like I said, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we doing this show, man, thinking outside the box, bringing awareness to topics that don't nobody want to talk about, man. Where else are you going to get such raw and unfiltered conversations without being canceled? Because you can't cancel us. You know, we don't say what we want, right?
Right.
So we have the honor of having the ward here, Jim Blisset here, man. And we started off talking about the state of, you know, where we from, man. You know, the Chicago, just urban communities, you know what I'm saying? Just in general, you know, we're transitioning to this young lady, and once again, rest in peace to her and her family. Moolah, I want to get your opinion on this because I know that you really are raw. You don't care what nobody say about how you feel. So what do you think the bigger issue is right now about that whole situation with that young lady losing her life? Because I still don't know the whole story because there was a whole bunch of different things coming out. Do you think it's something bigger? Because sometimes friends get jealous of friends and all this, and they may plot to take them somewhere. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you got to think outside the box.
Right. I know that's grand thing. Conspiracy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's conspiracy, but I think, you know, the young lady lost her life, man. It was sad.
Yeah.
You know, but her friends, they need to do some more investigation, you know. And it's hard to really, you know, comment on it because we don't know too much. You know, be putting the blame on anybody. But we know it was a fight though, right? You know, but we don't know about how drunk she was and, you know, the autopsy, so, you know.
Now, allegedly there was a video or something
Yeah, there was a video that came out afterwards, but the autopsy actually said that they didn't mention anything about alcohol.
It was a video of her fighting?
Somebody attacking her.
And there was guys there, so that was what's so sad.
Oh, it was guys on the trip too.
Letting the girls
so it wasn't a girls'
like
trip.
No, you know. So there were three guys, three girls, and then Miss Robinson herself.
Wow.
Now I think you calling on like what are the broader issues, man. I think, you know, we as a society, right? Because I'm not gonna say culture, but as a society, right? And there's a time to defend yourself. There's a time to fight, bro. But when you're you have the nerve to fight and box your friend in the nude, butt naked, put it on film and broadcast it to the world. That's an energy that we have to contend with in our community, and it starts in our music, how we're dealing with our children.
Those are demons.
Demons.
Demons. Not an energy, a demon. Demons.
That's the broader issue. And beyond that, you know, initially prior to the autopsy coming out, you know, the Mexican authorities didn't take it seriously.
No, they didn't.
And there's an issue of women being murdered in Mexico without a response from the Mexican government.
They don't care nothing about us.
You have racism, but then there's the gender-based
violence. They're racist just as well as the Caucasians. So of course they're not going to take it seriously.
So that's an issue.
They think they're better than us now.
So you have women now flooding in the streets of Mexico as a product of our black woman.
Plus, they
being slaughtered in the streets of Mexico, maybe sparking a broader movement for the women
of Mexico. And the worst part of it is, you know, the parents get to watch that on, you know.
They got to watch, right. They got to see that
I
on
always
social
said,
media.
like, I think the internet was the worst thing that ever happened to black folks.
Look, man,
it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
But look, you said, like, they racist too. And then, like you say, and the reason they try to keep it quiet is because, first of all, they don't care. And then second, they don't want the negative publicity.
Oh, yeah.
But now that her family has pursued it, now they're going to go after him, because it's out in the public. That's why with the international attorney, what he was saying about how, but Cabo, they probably going to go after them now. Well, they should have went after them when it first happened. How did you let a group of people that was with her leave the country?
That's the thing with us as a people, as African American people, or whatever you want to call us here in America, whatever we're called here in America. Some people don't want to call us African. They don't like the term African American. Right. But we have to come together, man.
Yes.
We have to stick together. If we don't stick together, you know, anything will be done to us. When are we going to come together? We need those leaders back in the 50s and the 60s. We need those people that's going to stand up for us and not these Uncle Tom Negroes.
Right.
You know, we got to come together. That's first and foremost. Black folks, or whatever you want to call us, indigenous people, or brown, or Benin, or whatever. We are the only people that will turn on each other, but will support another race.
Ooh. We saw that lately.
Stay right there with the Kyrie.
With the Kyrie situation.
With the Kyrie situation.
We'll turn on each other and support another race. And that's, it's sad, man.
Okay. Reg,
we got to get out of that.
All right.
Come on, Reg.
I got a question for you, Reg. Right there with you, what you think about? What you think about what who was that? Man, Tyler Perry. What Tyler Perry said about
okay, catch me, because I didn't hear that. Catch me. What did he say about
he say?
When he started talking about the Jews, they sweet people. And
okay, I remember.
They so nice people and all this. When he started, instead of defending Kyrie.
Right.
Okay, so look, if this is our last show,
right. Because it seems like
to say,
but no, truth is truth. You know, and honesty is honesty.
Right. I think. Okay. Here's my opinion. This is Reggie moving forward's opinion. This is not the Ward. This is not Moolah. This is not Grind. Not Jim. Definitely not Jim Blisset.
Right.
It's not.
No, we don't want to mess Jim up right now. Jim ain't
right.
Definitely not none of this.
And let me say this.
I don't know. Trying to get on the ballot.
Yeah, Jim trying to get on the ballot right.
Before you get into it, I don't know if he said in response to, was it Kanye? It might have been Kanye that he was responded to when he started talking about it.
Right.
Okay.
But it was one on.
Right. I think probably.
This is my opinion on it. Strictly mine, right? Okay. I feel that when you are in a platform like Kyrie, like Kanye, like when you have that notoriety, and the media puts you in a position where they want you to say something about something like a situation like that, Black people are trained not to say how they really feel because of what they may lose.
Yeah. Right.
If they say how they feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If they say on air, if LeBron James just got through scoring a triple-double and he say, fuck the police because they just killed Trayvon Martin.
Right, yeah.
LeBron, he's not going to say that because of what he has invested in his family. Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but I'm saying
he going to get Craig
athletes,
you know?
Athletes, entertainers, anybody that has notoriety cannot say what they want to say. And it's because, whether you like it or not.
Cannot or will not?
Will not, I'm sorry. Will not say what they want to say.
Yeah, will not.
Because they don't want to be out here in the streets eating pizza puffs and gyros with us.
If you pay yourself, you ain't got to worry about what anybody else say.
I don't know, man.
I think even if you pay yourself, they don't want to say nothing. You know, it go back to what Ward said. We don't have that generation of people that's willing to put themselves on the line. You see what happened to Ali, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we love them and hate ourselves. It's like we love them, but we hate our own, man.
Yeah, we do. We've been trained to love. You know, they ice is colder.
I think this brother is on to something, calling on to Ali and Brother Malcolm.
Right.
It's been said before.
Yeah.
Brother Malcolm said that he called out the communities of white people who have oppressed us.
Right.
He's called it out. It's been said. It's been spoken on. I just demand Kanye to come from a place of knowledge. If you're going to go out there, you better know what you're talking about and you better stand on it. The same with Brother Kyrie. Know what you're talking about and stand on it. Don't go at it through ignorance. Don't be half wrong. Speak your truth, but know what you're talking about it. And when you get the opposition, it's hard to stand against the truth. But when you have, I've been hearing that. But when you have holes in the truth, when your truth isn't truth, you're subject to assault. That's why we love Brother Malcolm, because he approached it as an issue of white and white domination.
Those conditions that they gave Kyrie was like unjustified.
Yeah.
But he was different because he didn't come. He came from a place of like knowing what he was saying. Because all he did was basically just share the movie, which I got the book. You know what I mean?
I love what Kyrie said during an interview, that they was asking him all these questions. Are you anti-Semitic? Are you this or that? And he said, where was all these questions when I was a kid, when I had to see my people oppressed? Thousands of years and hundreds and upon hundreds of thousands of my people blood in the earth in America, whose blood was spilled and shed and had died. Where was all these questions then? You know, where was all these questions then? And I applaud him for standing his ground and not apologizing. But we have Uncle Tom Negroes that say, you know, you should apologize, or you should, you know, what? We are the only people that will allow our oppressors to teach our kids.
Come on, man.
We are the only people. Where they do that at, man?
And get mad if our own people try to turn them on to some truth or something they've been miseducated on.
We gotta get out of this mentality. Rosa Parks said, had they known that they were slaves and that they were free, I could have saved many more.
But you know why that's probably not gonna happen no time soon is because we afraid to lose what we got. We afraid to get put out that neighborhood. You know, we afraid to not be a part of that club. You know, until we suffer together, that's the only way we're gonna come together.
You talking about house nigga mentality?
Yeah, we like if he ain't getting involved in that. You know, if his kid's in a good school, he ain't saying nothing about that. You know what I mean? He's gonna keep his head down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A struggle is the only way that we will ever come together, when we experience the same thing. That's why that generation is different. The celebrities were treated the same. The people with money was treated the same. Now we got a lot of division. He can live there, he can live there, he can be educated here. So we divided. Until we come to a knowledge of self, we're going to continue to attack one another.
I think sometimes we often romanticize the past a bit. And I think we sometimes fail to see like the strides and the successes. Like no other community has come as far as we have in this short amount of time. Like my grandmother is still living. And she was picking cotton. You know, my great-grandparents, like I'm looking at photos of the family, and we have like enslaved people just a few generations ago who have come as far as we have come. And I want us to always remember that even with all the petty BS we're dealing with, as societies evolve, you go through a Wild Wild West phase. America went through it. Unfortunately, we're in that midst, but we have to mature that into business and politics, and then we'll become a full person. But I don't want us to discount where we're at and how great we are.
That's true.
And I agree 100%.
I agree with that.
I agree 100%. Other thing is, most definitely, man, we need to turn back to God, man. You know, I believe that's really what's missing. We done tried everything else, but the majority of people refuse to turn back to God. You know what I mean? They choose to believe in just self. You know what I mean? We done put forth everything and tried everything else, put our faith in everything but God, and it has plagued us in a way that has made us selfish, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what I can do with my hands or what I can say with my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's having faith in nobody but yourself. And we continue to see our people fall, go through hell, turmoil. And the only reason that we are surviving is because it made it this far is because we are God's chosen people.
Yeah.
You know, and until we turn back to him, we're going to continue to go through the hell. We're going to continue to be wrapped up in it because you can be right in the midst of it and then wonder, I know why I'm covered in. You know what I mean? I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. I believe that wholeheartedly, you know what I mean, without a fact. And the proof of it is in the manifestation of where I've come from in life. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot in life. And see, you got a lot of people who will look at that and look at you and be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been through, but I know where I came from or where I am now. If you've seen me, you know, 25 years ago, where I came from 25 years ago to where I am now, and I tell you, I give all glory to God, then how can I dare you say that it's just a coincidence or I don't understand, you know? You got to try putting your faith in something other than just yourself.
Right.
But we can't just know him. We can't just turn back to him. To know him is one thing, but to have intimacy and relationship with your creator, with the Most High, it's two different things.
Yeah.
You got to have a relationship, a foundation. You got to be, you got to have that communion with him, that time, you know, with him. Most of us can't even spend 30 minutes in prayer and meditation.
Yeah.
You know, but we devote our time and energy to everything else of folly.
Right.
You know.
Heavy words from the panel here. Thinking Outside the Box is back in the building, man. Once again, man, subscribe, follow on YouTube, TOTB show, man. Thinking Outside the Box on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere, man. We doing our thing out here, man. We want to, once again, man, we knocking these seasons out, man, because y'all rock with us and we rock with y'all, man. So before we change the post a little bit, you know, we have some heavy hitters up here, man. You know, listen, this man is about to take the city over, man. I'm super proud of you, bro, man. Keep doing your thing, man. The city needs 100,000 more men.
We need that.
Keep that up, man. Keep that same energy, man. I'm super proud of you, man.
Yeah.
Ward, you already know, man. You there.
Yeah.
You know, you are what I call part of the black media.
Right.
Not the media that's asking people questions, trying to catch them up. I seen you do an interview, I think it was last year or the year before, the NBA All-Star when it was in Cleveland. You was interviewing Mary J. or Sanaa, some bad chick. She was bad, okay?
Yeah.
Tiffany Haddish. That's
Tiffany
what it was.
Haddish.
It was Tiffany Haddish.
The other Sanaa.
It was Tiffany Haddish. And the way you conducted yourself with her, man, it was like you are super professional, and keep going, bro.
Yeah,
keep going, man.
She's a mess.
Right.
I had to keep it very professional.
Yeah, I can tell, man. So once again, brothers, we need more people like y'all, man. Once again, just for our people that's listening, man, tell them where can they follow you, man?
Yeah, thirdpolicedistrict.com. Check me out. You can learn more about the new Police District Council, a community-based oversight board, providing oversight and responding to any issues. Check me out, thirdpolicedistrict.com. And in my other life, I'm also a children's book author and publisher. Okay. You can check me out at basketballallnight.com.
Doing this thing out here, man. Ward, what's up, man? Where can they find you, brother?
Man, you already know everything, all social media at WardMedia Group. Let's go.
That is.
Let's go.
Before we get to Graham, before we, what's that time for him to do this thing, man, I want to just remind everybody, Thanksgiving is in a couple of days, all right? This is a time, and I said that last year, ironically, around this time, that mental health is a real thing.
Ooh,
mental health is a real thing. People go through so much stress, anxiety, depression, isolation, a bunch of things. You know, they could be losing their mom or they're losing their kids, or, you know what I'm saying, just different things, right? I encourage, even if you don't believe in things, that's not something you believe in, that's cool. Check on your people, man.
Right.
Check on your people. Yo, Unc, what's up? You good? No, Unc, I don't need no squares. I'm straight. I just want to make sure I'm good. Check on your people. Love on your people. You know what I'm saying? Just to, you know, even if they want a couple dollars, you know, hey, okay, oh, damn, man, here go a couple dollars. You know, I feel like that is important right now because the rate of suicide just in these months from November to January is alarming, man. People really feel the need to not be here because you see the Christmas time, the snow, everybody's happy with their family and things like that. Check on your people. You know,
half of them, a lot of them in debt, going in
Man.
debt, so they ain't happy.
Man,
You,
Black Friday.
Right. You take holidays going
You
debt.
you mentioned Greater Harvest, our home church. So I know that for Thanksgiving, if you are going to be alone for Thanksgiving, go to Greater Harvest Baptist Church on Facebook. They are having Thanksgiving meal, so the pastor and all the people are going to be there, and they are going to have Thanksgiving with you. All the people that's going to be alone on Thanksgiving. If you have no one, go to Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church on Facebook and look into that so you can go have Thanksgiving dinner with believers.
There it is.
Yeah.
Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church, 51st State Street, baby. Where we from, man? No, but no, that's really good insight, man. Before we go to Grant, anybody want to share any words to the people about Thanksgiving or your memories or anything like that?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, man. I'm still looking for those old, racist little arts and craft products with the feather coming out, man. We've come a long way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And paying respects to the natives and the genocide that they endured. This is a time to remember that and pay homage to your Native American ancestry. You know what I mean? Because it's flowing through many of our veins. So let's keep them in mind and the memory of that struggle and that genocide as we move through this time of Thanksgiving, right?
Love it. Well, with that being said, Grind, you know what time it is. It's that time.
Man, shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
Man, well, y'all actually already did it. We just gonna reiterate some stuff.
Let's get it, y'all.
And I don't care if we sound like a broken record. These some things that need to be known and need to be heard about. Jim Blisset III. What's the name of the book, sir?
Yeah, whatever happened to the boy who played basketball?
Whatever happened to that boy?
I wrote that. I worked with the Children's Defense Fund for a few years. Freedom Schools. So it was born out of the civil rights struggle. Dr. Marion Wright Edelman and Ella Baker saw a benefit in educating our young people about the struggle our people endured by using stories and fable and myth. So I created this book, and it looks at how we can use basketball as a tool to really grow, as opposed to looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. How can we develop our health, teamwork, be prepared for school and educating ourselves, but most importantly, how can we grow into men contributing to our community? So this is a book I wrote, basketballallnight.com.
That's where they can find it at, right?
Yep,
basketballallnight.com.
Right.
Man, that's a blessing. Man, the Ward, man, listen.
Yeah.
Man of God, tell them where they can find you at, man, what to look out for coming.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my brothers, Chicago Smoke Kings.
Come on.
We are we looking for politicians, other groups and organizations to partner with for Thanksgiving. Christmas is coming up and everything like that. So we want to give away Thanksgiving turkeys, and we want to give away toys and different things of that nature for, Christmas and, beyond. So our page, Chicago Smoke Kings, good brothers, good, positive brothers, professionals, and, they're doing a lot of good things. So that's my smoke group, Chicago Smoke Kings, man. Good group of guys. Go check it out, man. Support us. We're looking to partner with churches and other organizations, man, so we can be a blessing to our people in our community.
Thanks.
And what about, will you say the church at for those who they may want to have
Greater Harvest, I believe that's 5141 South State Street. Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church. I don't know, check their Facebook page or call the church office. If you are going to be alone for Thanksgiving, get at them.
Yes.
And always listen, the pursuit of moving forward, y'all check them out. Our own Reggie Moving Forward, his book, man. I'm still waiting on my copy.
The Pursuit of Moving Forward is officially relaunched. I had to relaunch it, man. It took somebody to get on my ass about it.
Yeah.
But it's relaunched, man. I'm super proud of it. It's very emotional, but it's out there. Amazon, wherever you're going to get it, man, go cop it.
Oh,
For sure.
And of course, Moolah Monster.
Moolah, baby.
You see it. You see it. We representing today.
The Moolah.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Where they can find it at?
Moolah Monster Collections on Instagram or moolahmonster.com website. Check me out.
All right.
Yes, sir.
We got something special for y'all coming up for the Holy Grind fans out there. For anybody who wish to support. Meanwhile, you can find me on any streaming platform.
We gonna get a Christmas song?
Yeah, let's get a song.
We got something. Listen, we got something special for the people.
Okay,
we got something special for y'all.
Real
special. Real special. Meantime, check me out. The latest is SRT. You can find it on all streaming platforms, even on YouTube. You know, y'all check it out. Get in tune. Holy Grind, SRT, Sin, Repent, Travail.
So,
man, shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
Okay.
Man, this has been, woo.
So, to everybody that's out there, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what this is.
Drum roll.
To our guests, man, Jim,
Yeah.
Ward. Okay, so this is called What's in That Bag.
Uh-oh.
All right? What's in that bag?
Uh-oh.
So, we get emails about what's going on in your life, man. You know, and I know that you can get advice from your mama, your auntie,
your neighbor,
you know, the messy people that's gonna say, you know, some crazy stuff. But we appreciate y'all sending us these letters so we can give our honest opinion and help you out with your situation, right? So, what happens is I'll read the letter.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys can take turns to respond to give this person advice.
Oh.
If you feel like it's too hot and you don't want to get in that bag, you ain't got to say nothing. You know?
Say I ain't got nothing in that bag.
Yeah.
Jim,
Let's
you
do it.
not have to say nothing, bro.
Let's do it.
All right?
Let's do it.
I want you to
I
win,
got
bro.
the answer sway.
All right. So,
You got the political answer.
okay, so we all good?
We all good.
Okay, this one is from a brother that has a very serious situation that I feel like it's all men here. So let's get his brother some good advice. All right?
Whoa.
Okay. Y'all ready?
You ready?
Sir. Let's
Y'all
go.
ready to. All right, let's get it. What's the word, fam? I be seeing you do your thing on your podcast, and y'all brothers do a great job. I want to read my little situation on air so everyone can tell me if I'm tripping or not, which I think I'm not. I don't trust my wife at all, fam.
Uh-oh.
She's just been acting sneaky. And first of all, her Facebook messages always going off. Like she talking to someone, and even though she says her group chat, I feel like something's up. But I feel weird because when she want to check my Facebook group chat, I let her. But when I want to check hers, she say it's for girls only. Then she's going out with her girls a lot on Taco Tuesdays and House Music Thursdays, and it always takes her hours to respond to my texts. But when she get home, she come home and go straight to sleep and turn her phone off, saying her phone died on her. Bros, to be honest with you, I'm thinking about calling Buddy from Cheetahs. But before I do that, give me y'all opinion from a real man, man to man, what y'all think I should do. All right. Okay, bro. So look, this is, I got to take the glasses off with that one now. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to go first. Of course, we got to go with the guest first. So, Jim, do you got something to say to this brother?
I do. And this isn't
From
too
a
difficult.
police perspective.
No, that's the police. That's the police. No, this isn't too difficult. There's a bunch of issues here. You know what I mean? I think first and foremost, you know, the fact that, you know, you are giving her access to your messages, yet you cannot see her messages. I think that's an issue of an imbalance in your relationship. And I think that alone is the real issue, you know, even beyond the fact that you're having trust issues with her. You know, as a man and as a person, you got to get to the point where you're good, regardless of whatever's happening outside of you, brother. But the mere fact that she has access to you and the way you do not have access is the problem. And you may want to consider, you know, alternative options.
Ooh, okay.
You know. Straight up.
Oh, we got an audience member just dropped the phone off that one, boy. Okay.
Is she a female?
All right. Okay, well, there it is. All right, Ward, what you got?
Man.
Sheesh.
Wow. I've been through all that, bro. Been through all that. Just being able to not check her phone and she could check mine. Yeah, I've been through all that. Our problem is we ignore red flags. And that is in business and in relationships. We ignore the red flags. We see it going off. We see it's red. We already know what it is in the back of our head, but we dismiss it and we ignore it. But you got to respond to the red flag, man. You got to address it. And if you feel like in your gut, bro, that whatever's going on, 9 times out of 10, it is, man. Because, that's some narcissistic, that's some manipulating, that's just some lying type shit. So if you can't check her phone, but she can check yours and then get an attitude. Yeah, man, she doing something, bro.
Damn.
She doing something. Yeah.
Be quiet in this chat.
Oh, I bet they is. I don't want to hear this part.
I'm looking for comments.
If she ain't knocking the boot, she doing something. Something inappropriate. Some inappropriate conversation. Something going on.
Okay, Scott, I feel some energy there, Scott. I feel it. What's up?
I'm gonna piggyback on Ward a little bit. I think it's some red flags that he's missing. He knows something wrong because he ain't jumping up and down like he used to, because a lot of times, I don't think they could have their mind on 2 men at the same time. So, but my cousin, he taught me, I was talking to him about being open, and a lot of times if you're not open, something going on. So, I'm gonna go with Ward.
So do you think the brother should investigate or hire somebody to investigate?
I'm not with the investigation stuff.
That ain't nothing to investigate. You can't be Inspector Gadget in your relationship.
Right. I'm not with all that. He know the truth.
You know what it is, man. Let her know what it is and bounce. Move around, man. I know it's hard. It's easy to say that when people are not in your situation.
That marriage
it's hard, it's rough. Yeah, when you're married, yeah. But I mean,
and he fighting for it. That's why he writing a letter. He looking for another lie to tell himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The political answer. Go to therapy.
Go to
therapy.
That's the political response.
If she's coming home and going right to bed, turning her phone off.
At least she didn't get in the shower.
Come on, bro. Come on, you already. Every Tuesday, I had that before, man. When they always got their phone, they put their phone in their titties and in their bosoms and everything, and going to sleep, with their phone all right here, and
But let me play the
like the phone on lockdown. Like you gotta be, like you tugging at a football to get to the phone. You already know what it is.
I'm afraid to go to Moolah
now. Let's before I say something, I want to know: do you guys share y'all passcodes with y'all women? I just want to ask this.
She's found it out. She found it out.
I gave it to her first.
You share your passcode.
She don't even remember. I got a lock pattern. She don't even remember.
Right.
But my son unlock it for all the time. Yeah.
Right.
In a marriage, that's okay. If in a marriage, that's fine.
Sharing it.
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Right.
Well, if you're supposed to be committed and monogamy, okay, yeah.
What about location?
Oh, I ain't
my eyes got big.
My eyes got big.
I ain't sharing
I
no
don't care. Ain't nothing we do, but no one cares.
I'll
tell you what I'm going.
What else he say? She coming in, going to bed.
Coming in, going to bed, turning her phone
off.
She's definitely mad.
Yeah.
What's that about?
And it's every Tuesday taco night with the girls.
But you got to put this in context. He awful available. You know what I mean? What if he ain't on nothing? She decided to move on to something. He always available. We you know what I'm saying? We need some background on him.
Okay. So okay, I like that.
Because when men busy, right?
Okay.
They tend to not pay attention to those type of things when you busy. You know what I'm saying? But when you ain't busy, those type of things type to happen to you. When you stay productive, you know what I'm saying? She gonna value you being productive, and a lot of times she'll stay in line. But when you're not productive, then you start having wasted Wednesday, Taco Tuesday.
I'm just surprised she's not slicker. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, women are more slicker than men when it come down to these little devious acts, right? But
when a woman's fed up.
Whatever, but me myself, like, I tell them, like, y'all know my motto. She belong to the streets now.
But this is wife though, man.
But you going off of just speculation though.
Listen, that's his wife. Somebody might put something in his wife.
But you don't know. You don't know. Are you going off of what he said? He can't get in the phone.
Listen, man. Listen, if it sound like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a duck, man. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what I go off for. You can't just keep getting these clues and you don't do nothing about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That becomes you the fool now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't never want to be the fool once, twice, three.
The fact that he writing this letter, he wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what he should do though, you know what I'm saying? He should start making her start getting a little insecure. He needs to go out.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
He needs to move around. You know what I'm saying? And
look at Grab
and make a move. You know, get his lick back if he think his lick. You know,
she don't even know. Okay.
Wow. Go let Grab.
Let's go with the pastor. The pastor got some sense.
The political way.
Okay. What should he do, bro?
Bro, don't be no jellyback blow pop. Do not be no jellyback blow pop, no jellyback.
On the bishop now.
That's Grand chapter 1, verse 13.
That's your wife, man. That's it. That's that man's wife, man. Listen, she could go through my phone. I go through her phone. The bottom line is, if you discern something going on, or you feel like it's her job to make him secure, just like it's my job to make mine secure. If I feel a certain type of way, first of all, that's the biggest problem is we go into a relationship just for sex instead of being friends. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the best friend with the person you marry, because I can't sleep next to anybody. You may wake up with hot grits on you or something. You got to know that the person you sleeping next to gonna be there to protect you, and we share everything. We friends. You know what I'm saying? More so than anything, they ain't got no friendship and all that. Oh, it's only a girl's thing, man. Me and my wife share some of the most intimate time. That's when pillow talk is legal. See, pillow talk is illegal when you ain't married. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong. You got dudes pillow talking and they ain't married. Right. But when you marry, pillow talk is legal. You know what I'm saying? It's required to have a healthy, sustainable marriage. And because she doing all this stuff, if you can't see the phone, it ain't no, I want to see your phone today, man. She come in, hey, let me see your phone. You can't see my phone, but this thing over with. You know what I'm saying? You already decided it's time to let go. Right. You keeping stuff closed off from me, and I can't handle it. I don't feel secure. Therefore, me, I'm out. Now I'm not telling you he a punk if he stay or not, but all that not looking and still going around. What should I do? Should I call cheaters? No, you shouldn't even have to waste no money on calling no cheaters. See, man, open up your phone. I need to see what's in there.
That's it.
You don't trust me enough to see what's in your phone, man, you can go.
See, I don't like the whole letter part. I'm going to let you get into war. Like, you writing letters trying to get us on your side. You know what I mean? She did this, she did that. You already out of order. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that phone. You know what I mean? I'd rather call the police than call none of y'all. I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like all this. He coming up with all this stuff. She had on a tight dress. She didn't let me see in them jeans before. No, stand on that situation. Let's not talk about it no more. I mean, go back to bed.
This is very simple, man. Like you said, y'all both are accountable.
Yes.
To making each other feel secure.
Right.
So I don't give a damn if it's a damn girls chat. Let me see it just for a few seconds. I ain't gotta read the whole goddamn thread. But let me see if it's a
most
damn
women
girl.
are shared with you.
Let me see if it's a girl's chat.
Yeah, most women are shared with you if she in tune with you.
Exactly.
Hey, babe, look at this.
Respect me enough. Respect me enough.
You be like, babe, I don't even want to know about it no more.
Respect me enough to at least let me see if it's a girl chat. Once I take a look, and I see if it's a girl chat, okay, I don't need to see nothing else. You good. That's it.
And it's only two things. Either you had another dude or in this girl chat.
She can't do that,
or either in this girl chat.
They talking sexual.
You doing something silly.
Yeah, they talking
like, could you mess with other women who probably married, cheating, or ain't married, and y'all sharing dick pics and all this stuff.
Right.
You talking about it. You commenting on it. And all that. I'm just telling it like it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't do all that, and then that's just like cheating. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting up here and you entertaining this, because so is a man thinking in his heart, so is he.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That may be like one of those sex groups.
Exactly.
On Facebook. On Facebook.
Hey,
They got all these freaky dickies, freaky dicky groups going on around
but
here.
you see,
and that's why that's why that bad boy digging all day.
man.
It's digging because they showing some digging.
But the fact that he got a guess and all this stuff, he responsible too that if this thing went on like this. He should have nipped that in the bud right away.
Yeah.
But we telling them now, hey, bro, go to her. You want to see her phone. She don't want you to see the phone.
If she can't do that,
don't keep putting yourself through all this
Or
torment.
go out on Taco Tuesday.
And don't go cheat neither. Just get rid of her because that ain't gonna cause you nothing but a headache. You might get a stalker. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Do either you gonna be with her, that's your wife, man. She got the responsibility of making you feel secure. Either you gonna be with her or you gonna let her go, man.
Exactly.
Okay, so
hell with all that girls.
Man. He on that August Alsina shit.
Man. I think that, and we're about to wrap up after this. I think that realistically, take a breath. Okay, I know your emotions is running, because as men, especially when we get married, we don't want a woman doing nothing because we gave up the world to be with this one chick. So we want to believe that everything's good. So I definitely don't say call cheaters, but if you marry your wife every week on a Taco Tuesday, Throwback Thursday,
maybe she worked there.
It's something to that. Every week you gotta go to these spots.
You got all the signs.
And then y'all hit it, you can't look at a phone. Now, I'm not even an advocate because I don't believe we got to look through each other's phone. Like, I've never been a component of that. Let me look at your phone. Like, I feel weird about that.
I don't care.
What I'm saying?
I don't care about that.
But I feel that you should, I don't think that you should go cheat or get your leg back and nothing like that. I feel like you should have, this is your wife. This ain't your baby mama, your girl.
Right.
Yo, this issue is bothering me. I'm feeling a certain way, and if you can't secure me that when I'm feeling this wrong,
we got a problem.
We have a huge problem.
So that's what, even though you're an advocate for looking through the phones, I understand that because I don't never ask to look through my phone. But I ain't got no reason to ask.
But when you give me a reason,
then
I'm going to ask.
Do you believe then? That's because that's the only way he's going to be secure. Because that's the whole issue is about.
Because he got the reasons now.
So I'm just trying to see, Red. Because that's his whole thing. Is the
he got a plethora of reasons.
What I'm saying is, we don't know if she out there doing Dino. Okay,
right.
She might not be doing Dino. She might not have a side dude.
That's true.
She might not.
She might truly just have a group chat, with some girls, or she might. I'm not saying that it is.
So if you know,
no, come on, man. No.
If you know that's gonna make you comfortable, why not just show
you coming in every goddamn Tuesday night, turning off your damn phone? Get the hell out of here, man. Come on, don't ignore the flags, bro.
Don't be no fool.
Don't be a sucker.
Get your lick back.
Jelly back.
Well, I tried, bro. I tried to give you some hope, man.
More of the story.
Just take the time to talk to your wife. That's your wife, man. So just
take the time.
Before you go do some divorce papers, dig a little deeper. Don't go cheaters though, because I heard what's doing cheaters now.
Now your business.
Peter Guns doing cheaters.
It is the Peter Guns.
Peter Guns to have your He probably ended up hitting himself.
Yeah. Well, he may get the best advice. He might get the best advice.
Right. So look, man, thinking outside the box is going strong for another year. Y'all, we've been doing this show for 3 years, man. Come on, man.
What's up?
We only getting bigger. We only getting stronger, man. Look, once again, happy holidays, man. One more time, man, bro. Tell them where they can find you,
man. All social media at WardMedia Group. But listen, man, I just want to encourage somebody. Never be afraid. I put on my Facebook post today. Never be afraid to be peculiar. And the reason why I say that, we live in a society where if you're peculiar, you're different, or you're a little weird or whatever, people frown upon that. But as I was reading one day, God found David on the countryside dancing by himself and on the side of the mountain writing poems or whatever. So David was very weird, but he was anointed and gifted. Many people, you got to understand, people a lot of times are not going to just follow just anybody. They're going to follow somebody that is peculiar, that is anointed and gifted. So don't be afraid to be different. and think outside the box. But not only think outside the box, but think around the corner from the box.
Real talk.
It is. I like that.
Yes,
Appreciate that, big bro.
Yeah.
Big Jim Blisset III, man. Where can they find you?
Dance like David, dance.
Yeah.
But thirdpolicedistrict.com. We're approaching the municipal elections. That's February 28th. Go out and vote. This is the local election. I don't want to hear about the Electoral College and what Congress is doing. Your local elections, that's where the work takes place. So your police district council is a new body here in the city, and we're providing oversight to all things public safety related, and that includes the police department. But we have a wealth of issues throughout Chicago we need to address related to public safety. And it's unfortunate a great deal of that work, deals with policing. So February 28th, hit my name on the ballot, Jim Blisset III, thirdpolicedistrict.com. Jim Blisset III. Thanks.
Love it, man. Super proud of you.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Scholar, where can they find you, bro?
Black_scholar, and piggyback off award. I just want to dance.
Like Fred Hammond say, like David dance.
Just dance.
That's it.
Grind, where can they find you, bro?
At Holy Ground on Instagram, at Holy Ground Facebook, TOTB_show.
Yes, sir.
It is.
And all streaming platforms.
You know it.
Moolah Monster Collections. And we told y'all we was bringing some positivity back, because we've been going kind of grimy.
A little bit.
Right.
A little bit.
So some positivity, for the people, man. We need that. So, and y'all need that too.
Yeah. It's about positivity.
Yes,
Positivity. Next show, we're going to have the strippers on. But once again, man, Reggie Move Forward. You can find me at the NASSOCITY. Reggie Move Forward on Facebook. I am on LinkedIn. Now, I just found out about LinkedIn a couple weeks ago. That's
LinkedIn
crazy.
be popping, right?
Yeah. So, I'm on LinkedIn too. All right, go follow me on there too. Look, man, happy holidays. Once again, check on your people, man. It's the holidays, man. Even if you want to sit down and watch the Cowboys win.
Wow.
I know, man.
I'm dead.
He's
Wow.
49ers fan.
And answer some of them Cook County calls, man, from your loved ones, man.
Right.
Calling.
They want a couple
It's holidays,
dollars,
man.
Right.
They want some Zuzus and Wham Whams, hook them up. Look, we going to catch y'all next episode. Be sure to go follow the show. Look, man, YouTube is cracking right now with we got all the episodes of season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go on there and check it out, man. Subscribe, like, comment, man. Share the episode on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that good stuff. TikTok. We will see y'all next episode. And with that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
Happy holidays, y'all. See y'all next time.
So.
See, things have come to head. Time out for scare. You scared, reroute today. And follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefing on a pound a day. But not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating tragic.
Camped out at home for COVID? Join us, Indie TV, where you will see the talk shows, movies, drama, action, and comedy. Be the first and see it first. Sign up now for free at Indie TV.